I'm out here minding my own business, and I hear my wife out here screaming and hollering and carrying on. Alright guys, so I'm out here minding my own business, and I hear my wife out here screaming and hollering and carrying on, and she's a big rock hunting buff kind of person. She likes finding arrowheads and stuff like that. And out here in the area where I've been cleaning off to put the greenhouse,
I already found like 7 or 8.
she come across one over here. Where's that?
See where it was laying?
Oh, that's perfect. Chip. Most of the ones you find are broke off right here.
And then I did the happy dance. The happy dance.
So how many is that you found right here?
This is about the 8th or 9th one.
I mean, just right here in this little area.
No, on this road and up that road.
So yeah, she's
found one
down the courts, one down there. I'll get all of them together and give you a shot at the ones we found just right here in this little area. But
don't step on them.
I ain't gonna be able to put my greenhouse up now because she's gonna want to quarantine this area.
Excited! I found the arrow.
She found a pretty one right up here in the road bed last year. And a bunch of chip ones along this area. Right here in this one general area though, there's been a lot of them found.
Look how big it is.
I know, that is a good one.
Oh my gosh. And they're all different. Each one of them's different. Look, it's almost big as 4 of my fingers, and my hands are big.
What do you got? There's another rock.
Oh, these are just rocks that I dig up.
Yeah. So, you know, it pays to walk with your head down sometimes so you can see that stuff. The one I found when I was walking getting water buckets for the chickens. Look.
I'm so excited.
I'm actually getting a plant order ready to go. And I was putting on the plant tags. And I put an order in mid-February for a lot of the tomato and pepper and stuff variety that I was going to plant this year for sale. And I called a couple times, and you know, I know it's the time of the year everybody's going to start ordering plant tags and things of that nature. And they were behind. They said they were about 2 weeks behind. Well, you know, I was trying to come up with options so I could get tags made for the plants that I have for sale. So after figuring out that my tag order was not going to come in on time by the time I got ready to move some of these plants, I decided to go another route, which was print my own. So basically I ordered just a regular old P-Touch and was able to come up with a pretty good tag like for broccoli. See, it says Green Magic Broccoli. And then come the option to plant the stakes. Now you can get these just about anywhere, or order these to give these a try. And these are pretty rigid. These things right here are what I think I'm gonna wind up using on some of my bigger stuff. But this came in on Thursday afternoon. Yeah, Thursday afternoon. And these come in on Friday. The ones that I ordered back in February. So, I still don't have the ones for broccoli. All these are tomatoes and peppers. So, and they're, I mean, great looking tags. I mean, it's just about what you'd see anywhere. But, they'll get used for sure. I know next time or next year that I will place my order real soon in hopes that this doesn't happen again. So anyway, what I'm doing now is getting the, I went to the feed store yesterday to buy some more Pro Mix, and he asked me if I had anything ready to go as far as cold weather crops, and yeah, I got broccoli and cabbage and all that's ready. So he wanted me to bring him some so he can sell right there at the store. And I looked at his shelf and it was empty. So this is basically what we're going to be doing for like big, I say big trays. I got one outside. Let me take you out there, show you what I'm talking about. For the bigger trays, well, bigger plants, this is what I'm doing to get rid of them. You see these guys here, all this stuff here. And I'm gonna be careful, don't get down in the roots too much. But yeah. part of the presentation that we talked about in the last video. That's part of it, making sure that, you know, when people see our plants, you know, we can go that little bit extra to, you know, show that we put a lot of effort and we care about what we're making, or we care about what we're growing. But, you know, call it generic, maybe. A little bit more hands-on, definitely. Does it add a small factor into the attention of detail? Yeah. Is it mind-blowing? No. Because all they're going to do is pull it out and throw it in the trash. I mean, but we've got to do something to label our plants. Nothing more frustrating than somebody walking around looking for something they don't know what they're buying. I've been there. So I know how frustrating that can be. So we got a couple of different things going to be going on today. I spent a good, past couple of days, spent a good amount of time up potting tomatoes. I'm moving them out of my 162s. These are the tomatoes that I started back in late February, and they're ready to be up potted. And I've got several trays of Better Boys that are actually ready to sell. And my other vendor, I talked to him yesterday, and he's wanting me to hold on to his until the first of the week. That second row you see right there, those are his plants. Got some lettuce, broccoli, cabbage, and on his. But we got a cold snap coming in actually tonight. It's supposed to start tonight, and it's going to dip down into the lower 30s again. They're calling for 3 days of it. Hopefully it won't be 3 days. I'm not so much worried about it because everything I got's hard and all. I don't know that it could withstand a good hard frost on it, but we're not going to take any chances. I'm not going to put anything outside tonight. But everything that I've got sold is actually ready to be outside. They can put it in the garden. I've got mine in the garden, so future plans are to purchase a plant tag printer. I know you guys have seen them. Them things can spit out like 100 tags in no time. And we can personalize them, you know, with the farm name and all that on there. So we can, you know, kind of fall in line with that attention to detail that I spoke about earlier. Yeah, I'm trying to work through this one because it's still kind of early, and I think they just opened up, but they only open till noon today, so I'll get them in this today. That way he has them for Monday when we open back up. The labels are printing off. I'm gonna give you guys a shot of something. Don't have much new stuff germinating. I do have some broccoli and I do have some more peppers in the germination tent, but got some cucumbers. These are pickling cucumbers. Got some crimson sweet watermelons, and on the end we have some slicing cucumbers. And we still got a ton of tomatoes that I got to up pot. We got cabbage that I got to up pot. Marigolds, which, you know, they're just now starting to fan out pretty good, so I've been up potting these guys into 4.5 inch pots. You can see here, got these here, and got some over there they're already up potted, and that's what we're going to offer marigolds in. Those, and I do have some in trays, 48 cell trays here that need to be labeled, and we're going to sell those as 48s. And all this stuff here is tomatoes that have been up potted. Those back there have been up potted. Anyway, to kind of give you an idea, these are the Better Boys I talked about. These are pretty much ready to go. They've been up potted, and that's what I'm doing, transferring them from the 242s and the 162s to these 2.5 inch cups. Which you can see, these guys here are pretty in pretty good shape. All this is going out next week. This stuff along with this stuff here. So We got some lettuce. This is the baby romaine. Got some cabbage. I got some more cabbage and got some broccoli. Broccoli, cabbage, lettuce, tomatoes, and we do want to sell tomatoes now, but I don't want to sell them with us having a cold snap coming in, because you know some guys are going to put them out thinking that you know, it's spring. I mean, you can look out my barn, there's flowers everywhere, but it's, you know, I got in trouble last year with that because I planted all my homestead tomatoes in the main garden, and we got a pretty good cold snap and it got all of them. But yeah, I don't want to get people's hopes up thinking it's time to put out tomatoes because they see me selling them, if that makes sense, and me wind up costing people some money. Because I was impatient with trying to sell them. I mean, they're not, other than a little bit of labor, I don't have anything else. They're not costing me any money sitting there. I mean, they are, but I know I'll get it back. Tomatoes is something that we'll never had a problem selling. And I think we got a pretty good selection. Talking to people around, there's not much out there different than what we've got. We try to grow a lot of the old-time favorites, German Johnsons, Brandywines, things of that nature, and some new ones that I've never grew. Mountain Fresh and Mountain Magic is another one. Do a lot of early girls, celebrities, and things of that nature. You know, stuff that people have always planted. And if that's what they want, that's what we want to sell them. I did want to mention this. On the up-potting soil, you know, you see me, I've used this forever for seed starting, and you can use this for seed starting also, but when I pot my tomatoes, I actually use the Pro Mix, and I got a little concoction that I mix up just because my Sun Grow doesn't have any fertilizer in it. It's basically neutral. So when I up pot, I actually use organic garden tone, and I use worm casting in the soil that I use to up pot everything in. So the organic fertilizer acts as a time release to where it actually fertilizes, because I don't know how long those plants are going to be sitting on the store shelf outside, and you know, quite naturally they'll water. I don't know that they're going to do any fertilizing, so either they got to sell them fast or they got to feed them. You look on some of them shelves and all the time they're turning yellow or light green. That's from lack of food, basically. So what I've been thinking about was, if I use garden tone, which is organic, it is a slow release fertilizer, so to speak, simply because it is organic. You know, it can actually help feed those plants while they're on the store shelf. I'm just thinking ahead. I don't want to put plants on their shelves and 2 weeks they call me and say, look, your tomatoes are dead. I don't know what happened. Well, I know what happened. They didn't get fertilized or they didn't get fed. They're not going to live long like that. So that's just a little extra thing that I'm trying to do to make sure that what we sell actually stands up to the farm name. All right, guys, so I'm gonna get back over here and finish up my labeling, get these dudes loaded on the truck, and haul them over to the store and drop them off. I'm gonna try to do some filming when I get over there. I don't know, maybe he'll let me, maybe he won't, I don't know. But got a little bit more to do on the labeling side of it, and then get out of here. Just kind of excited, making some room for sure, so we can get some other stuff rolling. But you know, like I said, this is really our first plant sale this year, and you know, it's definitely something that we got a lot of time and energy in, but you know, that's why we're doing it, so we can get our plants out there and we get people noticing some of the stuff we're offering, and when the time comes, we can offer them here on the farm, and we won't have to deliver and go through a lot of this hoop jumping that we're having to now. But you know what, that's okay. You know, we got to start somewhere, and I feel like this is a kind of a good place to start for us, and just inch our way into this, so we don't just jump in the deep end, so to speak, and get covered up. All right, guys, so we got everything labeled up. Got all the tags in. So I'm gonna load everything up here on the golf cart, head to the truck, then we're gonna go deliver these. All right, guys, so after all that excitement, I'm gonna head down here and cut these sprinklers off. I cut sprinklers on the cabbage a little bit ago. The wind started blowing like crazy. You can tell there's something about to happen, cold front or something coming in, but yeah, let me get down here and turn these sprinklers off. So the last time you guys were here, I got another row of cabbage put in, and I still like 2 rows of broccoli to do. Get down through there. That's the broccoli sitting in the middle of the road right here. And cabbage. We get the broccoli in and then move on to other things. So you guys got a rare treat today to see my wife on camera. She normally runs from these things. She's kind of a camera phobia. I don't know why pretty she is, but yeah, maybe she'll get on here a little bit more now that she's got over her camera phobia, I guess. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, reach over here and click this subscribe button and click the bell notification so you get notified every time I put out a video. As always, guys, I appreciate you stopping by. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.